I'm going to review Let's Kill Hitler. Yeehaw! It was broadcast in 2011 and it's from series 6 and it's episode 8. This was after a little mid-season break. It was the first story after that and it got quite high viewing figures. 8.10. That's like the second highest viewing figures of that season. So it did really well. It's Matt Smith's second year as the Doctor. And our class, his second year is his best year. Series 6 is excellent, I think. It has an excellent story arc. So the story stars Matt Smith as the Doctor, Karen Gillan as Amy Pond, and Arthur Darvill as Rory Williams. It also has a character in River Song again. The story arc's interesting in Series 6 because you say the Doctor getting shot and it's explained later in the series what's happened to him. Amy and Rory have conceived a child inside the TARDIS because they did it in the TARDIS. The TARDIS energy goes into the child and it can regenerate. So that explains why you see a little kid there regenerating at the beginning of the series. And it turns out to be this girl called Mel. You see a lot of flashbacks at the beginning of the story where this girl called Mel and Amy and Rory are young. You see them as kids at school. So this girl's hung around with Rory and Amy for years. But it turns out that the girl's really their child and it's grown up with them. So I thought that was a really clever idea, that. It's quite sad because I thought that the character in Mel was really strong. But she gets shot during the story and she regenerates into River Song.
I can't stand River Song. I think the story arc's a load of bloody bollocks.
The story's set in 1938 Berlin. Obviously Hitler's in the story, but he's not in much. You see him a little bit in one scene and he gets locked in a cupboard the rest of the story. What did you think of Hitler Bones in it?
I hate bloody Adolf fucking Hitler. I would have shot the son of a bitch.
One of the things I really liked about this story was the idea of like a robot. We're having little miniature people inside it. So the control and the eyes and the voice, he's talking into a microphone inside the robot. And that they operate in this robot and it can change into different people. It's really good and funny. I thought that was really good, that. This story is really fast moving as well. It goes at a heck of a pace and the comedy's funny as well. Usually Doctor Who comedy's a bit wishy-washy, but with this one I probably laughed.
I thought it was soft as shit.
You also see little short cameos at Rose, Donna and Martha. That was good. A lot of it's down to Stephen Moffat's writing. He writes plot-heavy stories. I like them, but you've got to pay full attention to them. Like if you do something, maybe look at your phone for a second, you get lost off. You've got to stay focused on the story, and I like that. Reminds us a lot of his writing in other shows like Sherlock. That's excellent. And he recently did a BBC Dracula 3-parter. That was good as well. So I like his writing. At times I like his writing because he can either be excellent or poor. The Matt Smith era, it's all ups and downs, excellent stories and bad ones. The previous Matt Smith story I only gave a 3 out of 10. So I thought it was crap. But this one I really liked. Another good thing about Series 6 is there's no Clara. Really gets on my wicker. But I like Rory and I like Amy Pond. They're two good characters. Another thing about the Moffat era is it's good for repeat viewing. Because when you first watch one of his stories you miss a lot. Because there's that much information, you kind of lose track a bit or you get confused. But when you rewatch his stories, they seem to get better. Like the good ones get better and the bad ones stay bad. So it's interesting. I like rewatching his stuff. There's a good scene where the Doctor's dying because River Song's been programmed to kill him. So he's dying and there's nothing he can do to save himself, but River Song uses the rest of her regenerations, all of the energy, to save him. That was good. There's an excellent scene where he's crawling towards the TARDIS trying to reach it, and he's dying, and he's like really using all of his energy and effort to try and reach the doors. It's excellent acting, and watching Matt's face while he's doing it, that's excellent. So overall I thought this story was a really fast paced, very funny, and it also had some good interesting plot elements to it. I loved the robot with the little people inside, and I thought even River Song, usually I find her a bit irritating, but she was good in this one. And Matt Smith, he's an excellent Doctor. It's pity his last season he's lumbered with Clara, and there's a few bad stories in his era as well, but his performance is pretty good. So overall I'd give this one, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Almost gets a 10. The only things that hold it back, Hitler's not in much, which is a shame because the title's called Let's Kill Hitler, and it can be a little bit OTT at times, although I didn't mind it in this story. I thought it worked well. So I think 9 out of 10 is a pretty realistic mark for it. So what did you think, Bones? Did you like it?
Nout! I thought it was a load of bloody bollocks. Get Tom Baker back on.
Okay, bye everyone, bye.